Gecko, the old school gamer here presenting One and Done Cobra Triangle. Ha ha ha. Alright, so this is by Rare Ltd, a company. Uh, Famous for Battletoads and Snake Rattle Roll, RC Pro Am, all those. Now, I mentioned Battletoads is probably one of the most famous rare games there is. But Snake Rattle Roll, RC Programs, highly famous. Not a lot of people know that. When you say Konami, you're like, Contra, Castlevania. Or when you say Capcom, you're like, Mega Man, right? I mean, there's just certain games you mention and you're like, okay, fucking A, man, they knocked it out of the park, this company. Well, Rare was one of those, I say to some of my buddies at work, I'm like, so, Bill, uh, what do you think of Rare? He's like, Rare? And we'd be talking about video games, right? And I say, what do you think of Rare? Rare? What? Like, he'd be lost. And I say, Rare's a company. Oh, what'd they do? And then you say Battletoads, and they're like, oh, wow, okay. And then you say RC Pro, and they're like, oh, yeah. They're like that band, Foreigner. Like, I saw Foreigner years ago at a NASCAR race, right? And they were performing before the race. And I'm like, oh, cool, Foreigner. I know Foreigner, but I can't name you one song they do. And they played the first song. I was like, oh, I know this one. Oh, I know this one. And every song they played, I knew. I was like, oh, I didn't know those were all Foreigner games or songs. So Rare is kind of like that. They're that well-known band, but you don't know the titles until you start naming them, or playing them. So Rare is just that odd company, but very famous. So yeah, so Cobra Triangle is basically a cross between RC Pro Am and Snake Rattle Roll because yes, it's asymmetrical. You do race, but you have more things to do than just race. So in other words, let's say the first one is the first map, the first level is sort of a race, but you get to shoot enemy boats. Then eventually you'll be dragging mines from one square to another square while you got enemy boats on your ass. So it's not all racing, so it's cool. It's kind of hard to explain, but yeah, it's dope. Basically, you're not doing the same thing over and over in this game. Like RC Pro-Am, you're going around a track. You're going around a different pattern track. You're going around, you're not doing the same thing over and over. You're doing different things in every level. So, here we go. 1988, Cobra Triangle. Oh, yeah. Adjust the volume a little bit. Okay, push to play. 1988 Rare. So, like I said, the first. Let me move myself up some. Oops, here we go. That is beautiful. Okay. So, like I said, and It kind of reminds me of Marble Madness too, because Rare had a hand in that. And I think what happens is, the faster you get through something, the time does carry over, or you get a bonus, which carries over. So, also later, when you come across a fork in the road, or a fork in the river, or whatever, if you take one way, it'll take you to one level. But if you go another way, it'll take you to a different level than the other way. But one way will be a lot harder, but you'll advance farther. It's complicated. So paths do matter, which way you go in this. I'm not saying in the first level here or anything like that, but like eventually that shit will happen. So, oh yeah, B is run. Well, B is drive, A is shoot. I think I want to adjust the volume a little bit. Trying to get that, whatever the fuck that was. I don't know. I think I'm going the right way. Sharks are coming. And I just got sunk by a shark. And I think that flag up there was my exit. Let me go this way. Fuck it. Fuck you, shark! I feel like I'm doing better. Yeah. Oh, I did pretty good there. Well, I don't know how good I did. I mean, I did all right. All right, so this one, you drag the mines to this square here, and you got a fucking jackass that's trying to stop you, and fuck. I was finding that doing wiggling and shit, serpentine, does seem to help the case. Damn it. Shit! There we go. Got one more to do. Yeah, okay, so that's the end of that. So that's the second round, or second level. So each one is different, and this one you gotta collect all the pods. So, boom, there's a pod, there's a pod, there's a pod, but I don't know. How do you fucking hit those? Some of these you can actually go too fast. Is it cycling? I think it's... Actually, it might be on a loop. The way it looks. Yeah, I think it's on the loop. Oh, jeez. How am I not... That was awful. Okay, so I gotta guard the people. Oh, aliens and boats now trying to get my guys. Jeez. That sucked. I think this is where my game ends. I can't fucking do this. I wonder if I can last 40 fucking seconds. This is definitely a Nintendo NES Advantage. Son of a bitch. That's hard on my finger. I'm not continuing. Okay, cool. So, I got here the other day when I was testing it. So, cleaning and testing it. So, that's pretty cool. 8th place. I'm not going to put in my initials. Fuck that. So there we go. Nope. Got a blue face. Nope. Alright, so Cobra Triangle. Definitely an A-tier game. I know very little about it as far as, you know, how to handle myself and shit on there. So it's not quite an S, but it's really good. Definitely worth a pickup. You know, Rare was good. You know, Snake Rattle Roll, RC Pro-Am, Battletoads. I mean, all kinds of fucking games. And this is just right up there with them. So, yeah, it's pretty dope. So, awesome. A tier, of course. So, adios, amigos.